Americans, what's so bad about Scottsdale? It's just a bunch of LA expats and wealthy yuppie boomer retirees. Not only is it a upscale rich community in Arizona, but Arizona is considered Satan's armpit in terms of how hot it gets. It's filled with a bunch of old rich people, which isn't the most popular demographic. Scottsdale is a rich suburb of Phoenix. It's a place where a lot of corporate retreats, conferences are held. It's like golf courses and stuff. It's just kind of soulless. A place boring old people like. Scottsdale, Arizona? It's pretty much just a typical wealthy town. It has its million-dollar neighborhoods. And then its poor neighborhoods. It's very hot in the summer. Also, it is full of rich douchebags. Especially during the winter months. Because it's one of very few places that one can golf year-round. I grew up and live in South Scottsdale, which isn't as pretentious, but it's dubbed Snotsdale or Snobsdale as long as I can remember. I wouldn't live anywhere else. It's clean with good streets, for the most part, and there are some really good restaurants. I live in Scottsdale. It's not bad at all. It's just a little douchey. Everyone is kinda similar. There's a lot of money around. And people like to party. There are maybe some pretentious areas, but I don't run into it a lot. Money is definitely king though. It's like Vegas. The more you got, the better you're treated. I thought Scottsdale was what they called a generic cookie-cutter white suburb. Arizonan here. I also hate Scottsdale. Every time I've ever gone drinking over in Old Town, I've had at least one random woman try to fight me or a bartender try to stiff me. Men that party in Old Town are known to be sleazy cheating types. Can confirm. Have been groped many times. There's also the old rich people. But when I think of Scottsdale, my brain instantly goes to sleazeballs with too much money and no respect for others. Well, Scottsdale douche is a real thing. It's full of Jersey Shore, affliction t-shirt meatheads and rich old people from CA that don't want to pay CA prices and taxes. All that being said, it can be a really fun city, especially if you like golf, and there are a few cool peeps there. That's where my family all lives. Had no idea it was the butt of a joke. It's just a wealthy area and very hot. All the girls look the same, Instagram face. I flew to Scottsdale to fix a leaky skylight at a retirement home. It was over a swimming pool. Anyway, I finished my work and was outside waiting for the contractor. As I was standing there, a giggling, beautiful, large-breasted girl with a tight white wet t-shirt came running past, pursued by 6 old men, all with super soaker water guns. I felt like I was in a 60s movie. That's my impression of Scottsdale. You mean, Snotsdale? Really though, the thrift stores in Scottsdale are the bomb. Maricopa County as a whole sucks major ass. It's the epitome of suburban sprawl. Second only to maybe Houston. People who are from there like to pretend that different parts are better or worse than others. To be fair, Scottsdale is a lot cleaner than Guadalupe and has a good bit less blue-collar crime. But it's all equally hellaciously hot and dusty, and if you want to go more than a mile you have to get on one of the ridiculously crowded and deadly freeways. That whole county sucks ass. Is it? I don't know. I loved Scottsdale when I lived there. There was an episode or Kitchen Nightmare Kitchen Rescue, one of those shows, and it was one of 2 episodes. Gordon actually walked out on the owner in the whole series because the owner of the cupcake shop in Scottsdale was unhinged, screaming at customers for asking for things like straws or something. Apparently that's normal in Scottsdale. It's just concrete, malls, churches, and suburbs. It's incredibly white, rich, and boring. It gets crazy hot during the summer. And the culture is trashy, rude, and racist, so it's hot and boring and also has a stick up its ass. Source: grew up in Az. Because it's a wonderful place. That's the joke. I would surmise that it comes up amongst show writers because many Californians vacation there. My biggest complaint about the Scottsdale Metro is how spread out it is. You're driving everywhere and they don't have good public transit. As far as Scottsdale proper, I'd live there. I think it's fine.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.